Hi Cancers, welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a love reading for the person most on your mind when you come to this reading. So, Cancer, I was getting an energy here that you've been taking a lot of good care of yourself and have really been focused on your own personal energy and elevating it. I see a lot of elevation, and what is coming is a major miracle. So that is pretty dramatic, but also pretty great. I'm seeing a person here who almost realizes happiness is not external. Someone watching this has realized happiness is not external to you. It is from you, within you, and all your own energy, despite what situation it is. And I see a Cancerian here, whether you're in like a cold area or not, it's almost like this springtime energy, this lightness, this, everything's going to be okay. Nothing is that, dramatic. And, if it is, it'll change. Like a lot of optimism, a lot of inner happiness. So I feel like you did a lot of work to heal yourself. You have to go through something like this. And I see a lot of abundance in emotions, especially happiness coming to you, which is so beautiful. Rainbows could be significant. Birds could be significant. Butterflies also could be significant because that's all coming in for you. It's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow energy. So let me get into your tarot reading. I know this is specifically a love reading that I'm doing today, but some other messages are coming through, and really nice messages. So this is just confirmation for someone out there that you're on the right track and you're looking at things the right way. Who doesn't love to hear that? Okay, so let's get into your love reading with the person most on your mind. All right, so Cancer. So the person most on your mind, let's look at the recent past here. So it looks like they weren't saying too much. There were, in the recent past here, there wasn't a lot of communication, if any. Yeah, just not a lot of talking. I get this person needing to do a lot of deep healing. Also getting Virgo, Taurus energy, a little bit of fire here. Doesn't have to be, but take it, as it resonates. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming through. Scorpio energy, and air. I said air. Okay, great. So I see this person doing a lot of healing in the recent past, and you took it. It's very clear. You took it as well. It's over, which, why wouldn't you? You were like, well, that cycle is complete. Maybe you even closed the cycle. Maybe you just accepted that it's not gonna continue. Maybe, it does take two to tango. So if they're not participating, what can you do? And this person was doing a lot of deep healing from stuff way back when. So, this person could have been through quite a bit in their life. And I think the both of you took a lot of time to heal. They took time to go within and to really find some wisdom and clarity of the situation so that they would know what to do, while you did a lot of healing to actually close the cycle and to say, you know what, past is in the past, and, this is a reoccurring situation that, I'm learning the lesson. So I see you actually learning the lesson. I see this person trying to learn the lesson. So, I think you were a little bit ahead of the game there. Maybe they just weren't expecting it to be that way, or they had a different vision of how things would go. But this really worked into your benefit, Cancer, because in the current energy, you are the Empress in this current energy. And, again, this is coming from you doing the healing, you doing the work, and you actually learning and incorporating them. So you are completely on the right track here. And I see a lot of abundance coming in for you, probably a lot of offers. And if this hasn't happened yet, it will very soon, because you will be a hot commodity. You could be very focused on how your appearance of things is, how you're looking, your abundance in your environment, what it is you want to take action on, where it is you want to go. There's a lot of emphasis on beauty. There's a lot of like Venusian energy. So some of you could be like starting a New Year's resolution, something like that, where you're like, you know what, I want to, look this way. So this is what I'm going to do. All things to boost my confidence, like very confidence focused, and very abundant energy. And I see you moving into this Queen of Wands energy, where you are going to be ready to take action on whatever it is you want to do. It's like, you're good where you're at, and it's like, what do I want to bring in? What more abundance do I want to cultivate in my life? Some of you could have a cat. A black cat could be significant, or a cat in general. I'm getting a lot of like cat energy, which I know this tarot deck has, but I'm like getting that separate. So it's almost like maybe you're taking in the energy of a cat, where you're being more flexible. You're allowing things, you're letting things flow. If it's not meant for you and it's not in your life, thank you, next. You've accepted it, you've come to terms with it, you've learned from it. So this is great. I mean, this is beautiful on your end. I will say the person that you have most on your mind here is in a bit of a different energy, which is quite interesting because, in the present situation, they are the Queen of Swords. So they are, very much in their head, but they're coming from a very cold and detached place. I don't get a lot of emotion. They could be emotionally detached. They could be somebody that overstresses in situation, overthinks things. They can also come across as very cold. And what I'm seeing here in the present situation, it's there's a decision that has to be made. And this person is trying to decide, do they want to take action or do they not? They're trying to figure out which way to go with this. And they're coming up with different options right now, whether you know this or not, because you're in the Empress energy. You're in that live and let live. What's meant for me will be for me. I'm very, self-aware at this point. I accept myself. I love myself. Like, this is just beautiful energy that you're in. So, you're just like going with the flow, focused on your own lane, focused on your own energy, is a very big focus here, which I think is nice. And this is gonna, like I said, move you into more of an action state, where you have everything that you need to move forward in whatever way you want to. So it's like it'll be your choice, Cancer. So in the near future situation, we do have the Three of Cups. So I know some of you won't like to hear this, but there will be some type of reconciliation here. There will be some type of reach out, or maybe a physical conversation for some of you, some coming together. And this person is going to be taking action. Now, they are going to be in the Knight of Wands energy. You will be in the Queen of Wands energy. So the Knight and the Queen don't necessarily match up. And I do see this person just a step behind you because, even in the past, you were the World, they were the Hermit. They're still trying to figure it out. In the current situation, they're the Queen of Swords, you're the Empress. They're still not, in any way you look at this, they're not completely on your level. Because we have the Empress here, this would have been the Emperor. With the Queen of Wands energy that you're going into, they would have been the King of Wands, to match you. So, I'm not seeing a total match here, to be honest, within the cards. And I see you elevating far and above where this person is. And maybe when you left things, you were on the same level, but you've been healing, learning, growing. Cancer, you've been through it. You've had a lot of really tough lessons that you've had to grow through. And so now you're getting, it's almost like it's picking up the pace. But then at some point, when you do know your worth, you know what you want to give to and what you don't want to give to. So there's a little bit of a I don't want to say a warning because I'm not seeing anything negative here. So I don't want anybody to be stressed out at all, because that's not this message. But there's some guidance here to keep in touch with your intuition, because you have learned enough lessons that at this point you do know what is right for you and what isn't. And you do know, especially as it applies to being with someone based off of attraction, I'm getting that quite strong here. That attraction isn't necessarily mean that that's somebody on your level if you're attracted to them. There are other factors. There are other things in life. It's a very mature energy, but you've been through the battle, and that's why you're at this point of wisdom and strong rebound energy, being able to bounce back, which I love. But going forward, it's like, let's not make the same mistakes twice. Let's be a little bit more aware of how precious that energy is. Just hold on to that. Hold on to how beautiful that energy is and bask in it just for yourself. Cancers are so easy to cultivate a beautiful energy and then just immediately give it out. But what your skill is cultivating that energy. And what I see you doing here is learning to keep that energy for yourself and to know your worth and to know what that love is worth, because it's worth gold. Some of you, gold could be significant. I'm getting that theme here too. Take that as it resonates. All right, so looking into your outcome here, Cancer, you are going to be in high priestess mode. Very high priestess mode here in your outcome. You are going to be tapping into your intuition like no tomorrow. So just keep doing what you're doing, Cancer. Keep putting your self-care ahead. Keep focusing on the energy within you. And you're going to be walking away from the things that do not serve you in a very clear and direct way. Like, this is just boss energy. So a lot of beautiful things coming. I do want to pull some additional cards here. Let's get a clarifying card on the Knight of Wands in the near future from them. Wow. So Cancer, they're going to be coming in offering the 10 of Pentacles. Stability, long-term, commitment, relationship, abundance. All right. Let me clarify. The Queen of Wands. Ooh. Got 2. Interesting. So there's love in this situation. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 2 of Cups. And clarifying the Queen of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands, which is very interesting. So this person is coming to you with, hey, let's get into a relationship. And your response is, let's see, let's take it slow. You're taking it and slowing it down. You're planning for the future, and you're going to see how things unravel, how things go. You're not going to, you might have a little bit of expectation here. Let's get an advice card, but I do see you with your intuition here on fire. So just keep tapping into that. Keep that as your focus. Don't get too in your head and caught up in the fantasy of the situation. Just be sure that you're really trusting your intuition. Cards do I want? All right, let me get some advice here on this whole reunion and what should Cancer do as it pertains to this reunion. Cool. So it comes down to having a very clear conversation, which isn't always easy, but talking with this person about the truth about what it is you want, in terms of a family, in terms of a relationship, in terms of the emotions, really being clear about this and manifesting a conversation around this. Don't just skim the surface. Really say, this is where I'm coming from, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm hoping for. And then at that point, you can plan on how to move forward and heal the situation. And that will look different for each and every one of you, because I get the High Priestess out again. 2 High Priestess as your advice cards. So you will know what to do, Cancer. Do not stress, do not fret. Stay in this beautiful energy that you're creating here. And remember what I said. Cancers are they're the mother zodiac sign. And so we cultivate this beautiful energy and then immediately give it to others, as a mother does. A mother with a baby in her womb, it's this reciprocal energy. And so that's where we feel good, is in that flow of giving. But you've learned that giving to yourself and keeping that energy is also important. So, focus on those close relationships, like a pet or a child or people closest to you, and cultivate that giving, because, they will give back to you. Now, with relationships external to that, it's very clear you've learned that good balance to not overgive here. So just keep doing that and be mindful of the actions that you're taking from this place, because you are overflowing with abundance in this current Empress energy. So just be mindful that you're not wasting your energy in situations. And that's where a clear conversation is important, to really be able to plan where you want to go, in what certain direction. All right, so Cancer, this is what I have for you. This is beautiful energy. Like I said, you started off this reading with miracles, with the rainbow waterfall energy here. And you're coming out with the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the Star. So you're doing it all right, Cancer. There's not much I can tell you other than some beautiful miracles are on the way. And also look out for rainbows, because that's a big theme here. So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Take care and have a great day. Bye.